Giza, Morpho, the ultimate partnership that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. Giza right here, March 9th, Morpho's World. I didn't even know this took place. I was just scrolling through the Twitter, doing some research. This was on the 9th. This was so recent, right? So if you take a look right here from the official Giza account, when they made the introduction to their Giza World snapshots, for the first time you could watch your financial agent move on chain. Every Giza agent navigates protocols, allocates capital, and optimizes yield in real time. Giza World now makes all of that visible. Enter your agent's address to watch its journey or play around with the world itself. Remix your colors, make it yours, and share it on X. And then look at who's in the replies. Morpho is, right? Morpho is like the ultimate DeFi protocol next to Av. It's Av, Morpho, and I think the third successful DeFi protocol is going to be Giza. CRV as well. That's the top four. Like I said, people don't pay attention to DeFi as much, in my opinion. So it's very strange to me because you could earn more than you could earn in a bank account, right? People have six to seven figures. People have 5 figures, and instead of just having that money just sit there, you could put it into DeFi protocols, right? But here we have Morpho, again, like one of the biggest DeFi protocols, right? Av and CRV are the only like other big protocols as well, replying to Giza, which is freaking fantastic, right? This is amazing stuff. So this is like, again, this is why Giza to me is so underrated, because it uses AI agents to find the best liquidity pools through Morpho, Av, and then the agent does all the work for you for setting up the pools and everything like that. It's just fantastic, right? And you see Poet Base, he's a good base KOL. He keeps paying attention. Based Abdullah, Giza is based, right? So Morpho showing support to Giza here is fantastic, right? If you take a look at Fluid as well, Eva Fluid also showed support to Giza here. 39,000 followers. Fluid is another great DeFi protocol that is, I think, is a underrated DeFi protocol as well. My favorite hobby in the world right now is watching financial agents on Fluid. This is what autonomous finance looks like in practice. 12,000 agents, all finding the best conditions for lenders, borrowers, and traders on chain in real time. Fluid is the finance's liquidity layer powering it, right? And this is all built through Giza. Like I said, like Fluid as well, another great DeFi protocol. But imagine agents, 12,000 agents, right? Finding the best lenders, borrowers, traders on chain in real time. And my last Giza video got 61 views. like this is it's like the crypto space is filled with hypocrites, man. Or they just don't want people to become successful, right? They don't want new projects, they don't want innovation to be successful. I don't know what it is, but it's like people say, oh, I want utility, I want value, I want projects that are innovating. You give them that and they don't pay attention. They wait until it's pumping to pay attention. Same thing with Venice, right? I talked about Venice at $1.40. I got 50 views for Venice, y'all. 50 views. And then, 2 months later, 3 months later, Venice is up 5, 6x, 7x from the low. And now everyone's talking about it, man. Like, why don't we pay attention? Why don't we pay attention when it matters? Look at this. The security model is non-negotiable. ERC 4337 smart accounts, fully self-custodial. Agents operate on-session keys with scope permissions that they can rebalance access protocols, but they cannot withdraw. Permissions are time-bound and revocable at any time. No custody risk, no signature overhead. Every action is on-chain and audible. On top of that security layer, you get the optimization engine that Giza provides with its agents, and it monitors APRs across Av, Morpho, Compound, Moonwell, and more, accounting for gas cost, slippage, and protocol limits before executing any rebalance. Lending markets is the first agent function. More agentic finance capabilities are coming. If you take a look at the docs for Giza as well, right? I don't know why people aren't paying attention, man. We're opening opening up Giza for builders. If you're building a wallet, treasury product, neobank, or AI native interface, you can now embed secure agentic finance infrastructure directly into your product. If you have a neobank, you could apply it directly into your product. If you have a wallet, if you have AI native interfaces, banker devs, right? You have a wallet. Why not use Giza as well? Why not collaborate with Giza and other projects I cover on the channel, right? It's like I said, this project to me is very undervalued. This is another builder of Giza, Raphael. We're at an inflection point where conversational interfaces are replacing traditional UI. Vaults are becoming the default entry point for institutions in the DeFi, and smart accounts are making blockchain accessible to everyone. Like I said in my previous Giza video, the staking ETF from BlackRock, the richest hedge fund, multi-trillion-dollar hedge fund, is live. The Ethereum staking ETF is live. Institutions want stablecoins and DeFi. That's what they want. I don't know about all the different altcoins out there. They want stablecoins and DeFi. They want staking. They want APR. They want yields. They want liquidity pools, right? So projects that focus on that is where the traditional finance money, in my opinion, is going to go. And again, Giza is one of those projects that I think will benefit from the Ethereum staking ETF being successful, right? After more than a year of autonomously optimizing on-chain capital and managing 22+ million, we realized that the stack we built could power a much wider range of experiences, agentic vaults, and conversational. That stack is now open to builders. If you're building a wallet, treasury, etc., DMs are open. We also see Gauntlet right here. More and more Giza Tech AI agents are choosing our Morpho USDC Prime Vault for yield. So it looks like the top yield, the top yield the agents are going for is Morpho, right? And again, with what is happening here, with this collaboration, with this AI tech that Giza has built, it also benefits Morpho, because the more the AI agents use Morpho, the more the protocol of Morpho is used, the more successful Morpho becomes. But it also has the effect of also being beneficial to Giza as well. So with a successful protocol here, all these AI agents going from these different liquidity pools, these different yields, etc., lenders, borrowers, etc., it would also not only just benefit Giza, but it would also benefit Aave. It would also benefit Morpho, right? Gauntlet's world right here, as Giza spoke, tweeted here. This video, I'll probably go through this in another video just to break that down. And right here, they opened a Giza SDK for builders. Here, how you could go from zero to a running financial agent, right? So you could even set up your agent as well. They show you the code. They show you the LLM to set it up. NMP install Giza Tech Agent SDK. Initialize the client one instance, reuse across your entire app. Import Giza chain from Giza Tech. Constant Giza equal new Giza chain base. And then the first thing you do now for any user is to create a smart account. The provisions are ERC 4337 smart account via zero dev. Few things worth understanding here. It's deterministic. The same origin wallet always generates the same smart account address. No state to store on your end. It's self-custodial. One of the best use cases of crypto is self-custody. The user owns the account. Giza never holds their funds. Awesome. This is address where user sends their deposit. Nothing is locked or committed yet, right? So if you could code, if you're a coder, you're a developer, even if you have just some knowledge of coding and developing, you go through this thread right here, and then you could set up your own agent as well, right? Or obviously, if you don't know the coding, you could just automatically go through the Giza website and just do the simple steps that they have for it. But again, if you have even just some semblance of coding here, you could set up your agent, and it could go out through the Giza protocol and earn yield, earn APR, earn DeFi, DeFi liquidity, right? You have $1,000, $10,000, you set up your agent, and then boom, you could instantly start earning an extra 10% on that, 15% on that, right? It's fantastic stuff. On the 13th, they deployed recently another 884K, and it's already earned $2,500 a week later. Now, this is the thing. What is so great about it as well is that the yield isn't like extra. The yield isn't astronomical. That's the word I'm looking for. The yield isn't astronomical, but it is an amount that, you know, would be fantastic for someone who, like in TradFi, fantastic for institutions, right? Because guess what? You're earning money by doing nothing now. The agent is doing it all for you, right? Making money while you sleep. That is another source of income, another revenue stream, right? Instead of just your job, you have some money in the Giza protocol. Now you have your job. You're making money from your job, and that extra money you have in crypto is earning yield on it. So now you have an extra revenue stream just like that, without all the trading, without all the hassle, without all the, you know, the headaches that come with trading, right? I don't know why people aren't bullish on DeFi more, but it is what it is. We'll pay attention to a lot more. I don't want the video to be too long. We'll go through the video. I'm gonna have to bookmark this video and go through some more things for you in the next video, guys. But again, I'm bullish on Giza here. Giza is sitting just under 3 cents. Like I said, 10,000 Giza could be a great investment to make. Obviously, never invest more than you're willing to lose. And nothing I say is financial advice. But 10,000 Giza right now is just $296. I think that has the potential. Giza has the potential to get to, you know, $1 from here. Maybe even $10 from here. It's possible, right? If you take a look at Morpho, you take a look at Av. And I know those protocols are going to do extremely well on the long term because they're not going anywhere, right? DeFi, the people that do have the money in the space, they're always using DeFi. Even recently with the, let me show you guys before I close out the video. There was a guy, I pray for his soul, man. I'm so sorry for that he had to go through it, but there was a guy that recently swapped through Av. Where is it? Yes, so there was a guy that recently swapped through Av, right here, Av v3. Again, one of the top DeFi protocols, swapped 50 million for $36,000 on cow swap. He got warnings, hey, this has a ton of price impact. He didn't do any test transactions. He didn't verify. But I'm telling you, that you see how much he had? He had $50 million, right? And these are the people that are participating in DeFi. The people with like millions of dollars, because 10%, 5% on 50 million is a lot of money, right? So I want to pay attention to the whales, man. I want to pay attention to the people with 8 figures. What are they doing, right? And I think they'll, you know, adopt. There'll be mass adoption for Giza. That's just my thesis. Obviously, we're in terrible market conditions, and we could drop lower. It could, right? So never invest more than you're willing to lose. But I'm bullish on this. I think some exposure to this is going to do extremely well in the future. So as always, none of this is financial advice. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join my Discord, follow me on X, and subscribe to my Clips channel. It really helps out. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.